Hey everyone, John DeFreitas, local real estate agent in Southwest Mississauga with Sutton Group Summit Realty, and I'm bringing you the monthly market update for the month of November 2022. What a heck of a year. We're pretty much at the end of it now. Obviously, the news that everyone knows about is the fact the Bank of Canada raised interest rates yet again for the 7th time in this year. Who would have expected 7 rate increases? Not very many, I think, would have predicted that. The overnight lending is now sitting at 4.25%, which is a full 4% higher than it was when we started the year in 2022. It certainly is putting a lot of pressure on people who are currently holding mortgages that are soon going to expire, or people in variable rate mortgages. It's not a very good time for so many people, and I certainly feel for many of those people out there in those situations. I have connections with some experts that can certainly help guide you through some expert advice on what to do given your current situation. So please feel free to reach out, connect with me, and I can put you in touch with some excellent people that will guide you through this period in time if you're having a difficult time with it or you're expecting to have a difficult time. But let's get to kind of the state of affairs and where we are in the real estate market. So what we're finding out there is we are in a balanced market, but it's very interesting because not every market is reacting equally. So although we're in a balanced market and some markets are certainly balanced, we're shifted in some markets to buyer's market completely. Not necessarily from an inventory days on hand perspective, but just from a reactionary perspective, what's happening out there in the marketplace. Let me give you some examples. So if you look at Burlington as an example, year over year, the average sale price in Burlington is down 16%. That's $185,000 in equity less than a year ago at this time. And days on the market are at 28 days on market. That's significantly higher. If you look at Milton is 11% down year over year, and Oakville 13% down year over year. Oakville has lost $200,000 on average sale price, which is remarkable. 25 days on market on average. So those are some markets where you can definitely tell that buyers are sitting back waiting, and it's driving prices down. But there are other markets that are seeing activity that are slightly different. There's markets that are seeing activity where you're getting sales in the first week or two and it's selling close to asking price, so fair market values. So you're seeing that in areas like Mississauga. It's only seen a 2% decrease year over year, only $13,000 less in value than a year ago. Toronto, 4% down, only $45,000 less in equity, and Vaughan, only 3% down. And all of them are hovering between 2 and 2.5 weeks on market versus that first cluster of 3 I talked about, Milton, Burlington, and Oakville, which are hovering between a month and 3 weeks on market. So definitely different, a tale of 2 different scenarios happening out there. What does all this essentially mean for what's happening going forward? Well, based on what experts are saying and what I'm reading, everything tells me that with this 50% basis increase that just took place a couple of days ago, that the Bank of Canada is settling down on what increases they may take in 2023. Some people believe they're going to have another further 0.25% basis point increase in January or February. Some people think they may be done. I believe that there might be another 0.25 point, and then they're going to sit back and wait to see what happens with the economy. Basically, their job will be done at this time and let things settle down. Now, the other thing to point out is that supply chain is responsible for 50% of the inflation issues that we've been seeing. So that certainly is needing to be put in check. The other 50% has to do with overspending by our government, but that's a different story. So if we can get supply chain to continue its trajectory of being corrected and these increases start to settle in on the economy, I think you're certainly going to see a quieting down of any more increases into 2023. They're probably going to hold steady for at least half the year, if not 3/4 of the year. That's my own opinion. So if you're a buyer out there, this is an excellent time to get into the market. I've said this before in the last several videos. I'm saying it again, get into the market now. If you're a seller, still a great time to sell. Show it properly, effectively, get it staged, have a price right. You can sell still for top dollar. Hey, We're entering the end of the year. I want to take a second to recognize everyone that I've worked with this year, and a big thank you to my team and all my clients that I've worked with, and to those that I'm going to be working with. I can't wait to get in touch with you in the new year. I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, a super happy holiday for all of you, and I look forward to what 2023 will bring. Take care, everyone. With that, here comes the regional market updates in your area.